Well, I just want to, highlight RYD. They played a great game tonight. They're a great game. They were absolutely dominated. When they hit tempo changes, they hit them as a team together, and they really capitalize on them, put you back on your heels. We say that NoLove shouldn't lose those rounds, and realistically, they shouldn't, but we've been in those situations. They're not easy to win. So I, I want to give a shout out to RYD and credit them for the work that they put in and the way that they affected those rounds.
Very important matchup for them. A bounce back win for NoLove esports. The last time we saw this team on Mirage, they were able to successfully lose pistol and eco rounds on both sides of the map, but dominate the performance 16-8. Now, if you look here, you know you've already got a full server for both teams right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about who we actually are going to see tonight. We've already talked a little bit about it, but that was before a lot of you guys got here. Of course, we've got NoLove esports tonight. No change of pace there. Adam, Bears Boys, Boucher, or Beers Boys, as Matt likes to call them. Nate Nat Dyer, Patrick One Pat Start, Dave Dwizzy Wisniewski, Liam Hardfluff T versus Clan RYD. For Clan RYD, if we are correct with assuming who we have here tonight, we've got Andrea, Jacob Raven Birch, Keith, Chloe Meteor M, Lewis, Liquid Bryant, and Kyle Bragson or Mir. And of course, guys, keep in mind this can change a little bit, but I see Raven, I see Draxon, I see Andrea, we've got Glowy Meteor, and we got Liquid. So, absolutely correct with who was showing up here tonight. No doubt about it. 10 players in the server, down the middle, down the alternate middle, getting information for his team. Sees players in alternate middle. He's going to grenade down, and he's going to try to fall off before the Glocks can do any damage. They're going to go around the world format again in NoLove, so they're going to go right into this banana stack. There's 3 CTs. Glocks are hurting them, but that 5-7 across the wall with the flashbang. He's getting busy with it. That's the entire team basically decimated at this point. Hardfluff, last man standing, has to reload. 69 HP in a prayer. Cannot make a connection shot, so a perfect counter strategy, if you will, to NoLove's default pistol. I've seen them run that 3 times on all 3 of their matchups, so Clan RYD might have done their homework tonight. Matt?
I would put a lot of money on the fact that that is a Clan RYD counter strat. The 5-7 at half wall, the holding of the flash. That to me says that these guys did their homework and they know what to look for.
The Glocks can still do some serious work against an MP9. Hardfluff is going to basically give himself up. There's going to be a smoke down throw in sight, but it's too late. They know exactly where he's at. He's actually blocked his own vision off, and that's going to allow a free plant. That bomb site is completely taken over by the terrorist side. It's a 4v4 with no armor and 1 MP9 in play. Pat finds one of his own. The MP9s right now can do a lot of work very quickly to those Glocks. It's all going to come down to movement and how they work with their team. There you go, just like that. Nat's head explodes in front of us. Raven gets 2 of his own at back hall, and that'll finish off the eco round. But definitely, with no investment, NoLove super happy to take basically a free B bomb side, get the bomb planted, and find a second kill, Matt.
That's already evolution right there. That is exactly what you love to see. NoLove has a game plan coming out.
Just immaculate for that hit. Flash coming top banana. Dwizzy in trouble. Finds one, but cannot get traded out otherwise. The MP9 will run away with the AK and secure an AK top banana. It's a 4v4 trade you'd like to have back if you could have had one more person at banana with them, but a good strategy by Clan RYD. They're going to re-smoke the bottom of banana and really going to allow Andrea to just chill there with the AK, right? There's no reason to have too many numbers there. Got 2 people side lane right now, which can do a lot of damage. Bears Boys is going to have to kind of be a quasi entry here. The flash is going to go up. Smoke's going to go up for him. He's going to go right up into him. The molly is in middle, so his trades are separated. The molly counter, though, is strong for under balcony. He's going to see the one on top. He knows there's one underneath as well. He's looking for him. And he finds them. Bears Boys with 2 entry kills. 1 on default box. He's not aware right now. He's completely going to be caught off guard. Sees the sliver. Sees the third. That's it. Liquid out of the round. Last man standing is the last lady standing. Andrea with the AK loses her head to Nat in a very beautiful gun round. Fantastic entries and response from Bears Boys.
Yeah, what a round by him. I was a little worried at the start of that round when Dwizzy goes down to a 1v2. He's able to pick up 1. He can't get the second, but we've seen that be an issue on the T side of NoLove previously. Where the Bears going huge. Great round.
Here we go. Fast push down straight middle. USP's 5-7s across the board. Are the terrorists ready for it? USP beats the player on the bridge. Pat's in a lot of trouble. Loses his life as well. This is not the response you expect to see. AKs with range should not be losing the fights to USBs, regardless of the damage there. But listen, What you got here? You got 3 players inside B. Hard Fluff going to try to make the hero play at top banana and hold rotation while the rest of his team rotates through CT. Hard Fluff's got to get both of these kills, and AK is going to be incredibly dangerous. And they've got 2 AKs actually coming from 2 different sides right now. Only armor on Andrea. 1 player trades out Dwizzy. Nat gets one of his own. It's a 2v2. Both AKs alive. Chloe finds his own. Here we go. Hard Fluff in a clutch situation. 38 HP. It's really a one-and-done angle. If these CTs take together, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. The smoke for the bomb might buy him some time and separation. Finds the first one. The other one's in the smoke. He has no idea and has no way to respond. No kit, but it will not matter. That will end the round. Clan RYD will pull that one away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Should be able to secure this. And he is. Glowy Meteor with the clutch against Hard Fluff. A eco round that definitely should not gone in the hands of Clan RYD, but they pull it off.
You're 100% right. Those USPs, the CZs, they should not win that round.
Why? Keep an AK into the next round. Matter of fact, Glowy's going to try to take advantage of that. Staying bottom banana. He gets 1, 2, looking for a third. Has room. The smoke is going to give him some. Andrea also going to provide him some space. She'll lose her life eventually, but Glowy incredibly happy. Finds another kill through the smoke. He's got 9 HP, and he's going to get away with his life. That's an AK they would not have had they not lost last round. Where your mistakes start to pile up against you. It's a 4 versus 1. Pat has won the tough rounds before. Matter of fact, I'd call this one easy compared to what we've seen him pull away. But Clan RYD is going to have to give him many good looks in order for him to run away with this one. There's no one on the other side of that smoke. I don't know why I'm going to someone else here. No one on the other side of that smoke. He's got nobody home. He's got 2 players inside at B. 1 player incredibly low. The smoke to give himself some room. Flash to counter. He can eliminate Liquid early. Finds one in oranges. He finds him, but Liquid will trade off efficiently. Pat loses his life, and they lose the round. 4-1 your score line, and NoLove. Not a lot of economy here to talk about.
No, they need to save right here, and they need to...
Corner. They're basically just drawing reaction, right? They want to see them burn utility. They want to see them react. How many players are where? What kind of information can I get from this? And this is actually successfully pulling over rotation from B. 1 player is left alone in B, and that's Liquid. Man is sitting new box. Now, unfortunately for them, quiet at A. So Andrea's been pulled back over to B. So she's not going to be completely a non-factor, but she's got to get there quickly. The smokes, mollies are coming in. New box is going to be mollied out. Liquid's going to be stuck in a position. He's got to start going towards it. The molly's going to make them think new box is clear. This is smart for Liquid. Oh, and he gets traded out anyway. So, Andrea is still alive, though. She's looking for connections through the smoke. Not able to find him right away. It is a 3v2. Harris running out of time. Bomb planter is down. 1 player now remaining just like that. No time left to plant a bomb. Pat is alone, and he is gone. No idea what happened there, Matt. All of a sudden, it was a 3v2 with time to plant, and then nothing.
Yeah, it looked like we had... NoLove had arch control for the rotation. Everything looked like they had what they wanted. Even with 1 player in CT, you get smokes out. Andrew does a nice job from Coffin, picking up 1 through smoke, doing damage to another.
Maybe have them rethinking their decisions. The number 1 thing I'm worried about right now is Glowy has so much counter information right now at bottom banana. It's going to allow us to rotate over. There's no trade there. Not even an attempted trade. Boiler was not ready for Nat to run up middle like that, but Bears will find it through apartments instead. Going to get out through that smoke. He does not know there's another one site, but there's 2 players there now because of rotation from Liquid. Okay, reposition coming in from NoLove. Get apartments. Let's go out middle together. Andrea is fully rotated into that corner. She can't quite make 2 shots, but she will get onto 1. 2v2 take attempt at A right now. Liquid on this angle. Incredibly dangerous, and he'll find the kill. 7-1. This is going to be a very, very quick half. All of a sudden, going from basically a 3-2 start, what it should have been, to now a 7-1 deficit, and a pause coming in here is an incredibly important pause, Matt.
Yeah, it's got to be attack from NoLove. They have to figure something out. Money, again, not great. Hard Fluff already bought an AK head armor. There's head armor on Nat. No head armor on Pat with a deagle. They look to be in a little bit of shambles right now. Shout out to RYD, though. They're playing some lights out Counter-Strike. Their 2-man game where they play off of each other, no matter where it's at, is absolutely beautiful. You saw it right there. It's a 2v2 on that site. They have a perfect crossfire. One takes the attention, the second one swings. I mean, it's very good, sound technical Counter-Strike. So NoLove's got to punch him in the mouth and start getting some respect and making their name known to these guys. Otherwise, they're going to keep running into the same thing the whole game.
A little bit. Right. Do some damage, at least let them know that they're there to try to pull away rotation. There's one above half wall. He's going to fall off. The mollies are going to be non-effective because nobody's home. Right now, it's just the waiting game to see what gives. Andrea is comfortably rotated into that A-bomb site. From a timing perspective, you'd only wish they were already set up for a B execute. NoLove, but right now they're just slowly filling out the rounds, slowly filling out the numbers. Hard Fluff, gonna regress. Ooh, finds a lot of damage, but also takes a headshot himself. Another player sitting inside the molly, that's Pat, loses his life to burn. Hard Fluff will fall off. B is the definite strategy here. Glowy throws a smoke in front of it and decides to play in front of it. And a B execution is going to be the simple call. Here come the smokes. Here come the mollies. Here come the flashbangs. Glowy, really worried at this point, is going to try to reposition with the flashbang. He's not quite effective at moving. Now they know exactly where he's at. And, or Liquid, I'm sorry, is going to come around the corner and support his team successfully. And they're just going to go for the plant. NoLove right now is just looking incredibly unprepared for this matchup. Very rare you're going to see that literally no entries took place there, not a single kill, and yet you're planning. I don't understand what's going on.
Back into a 2vx at the site where the utility is too strong. Andrea going to go to work. 2, looking for a third. Flash is great. Almost picks up a third.
Oh,
and
wow.
Bears and Pat are actually going to open up this B site.
Yeah, that was a terrible repeat from Glowy, right? He was thinking trade. She had already gotten 2. She literally done his job for him. And the fact that he was silly enough to go for that trade by himself, gave up the B-bomb site, but it doesn't matter. Liquid's just going to get aggressive. Hard Fluff will eventually find the trade. It's a 2v2, but this is going to be a scrappy round win if NoLove wants to find it. Hard Fluff is pretty much going to be forced to solo this out as Nat loses his life to a molly. Smoke is good. Going to give him a little bit of separation, but both the CTs coming up his backside as we speak. The headshot! And the connection behind the lineup from the CTs. No breathing room in the trade attempts, and Hard Fluff finds the second round for NoLove. Money, still a question mark. Both together, they're just continuing to reaggress. Here's the flashbang for support for Andrea. Coming around here in about 2 seconds. There it is. She re-peeks, and she loses her life. Interesting decisions coming out here. One more left in B. Rotation is coming in from Liquid. This will be a perfect opportunity to go back around to A. At this point, you know that they're going to be forced to over-rotate. Even though you've been loud in middle, like you have every single round, it's not going to be too transparent. But on the other hand, the CTs have bitten incredibly hard. They're all at A. Every single one of them. And they're going to get the read. Look at this. NoLove going back down. This is perfect from Pat. Pat has definitely confirmed the call that B is clear. Their team is heading back around. One player is going to sit at this little side right here. And what he's going to do is he's going to try to force CTs to either stay or he's going to try to kill them as they rotate back around. Whereas the T side, they're thinking right now, we've got a clear site or at least very close to clear. They may be a little cautious looking for one, but they have no idea it's completely open. Hard Fluff is actually going to decide to stay and go back with his team to make sure that he doesn't give up a gun. And here we are. 20 seconds. Free plant. B's wide open. CTs deciding to stay. They're going to completely save their guns. Smart decision from them. When you look at their money and you look at their kill records, they also are in danger of being in an economical round if they do not save their weapons. But NoLove at this point, definitely not thinking hunt. Right? They've got $50, $350, $0. Nobody on either team really wants to lose a gun, and you're going to just see a stalemate here with the terrorist explosion at the B-bomb site, Matt.
That's absolutely insane. They're right. Everyone needs to save all their weapons right here because of economy and how everyone's looking. But what a freaking play by NoLove. They almost go into the wrong site. They stop, they turn around, they're like, you know what, we're going to go back to A, which was the right call at the time, but the CTs also said the same thing. You know what, I'm not going to bite on that. We're all going to rotate towards A. Pat, somehow getting all of the information, hearing the rotate through CT, calls his teammates back and says, guys, trust me, come back.
Situation if they lose this round, but they definitely want to secure it, especially because CT money is so hurt right now. Andrea and Draxon with pistols on the round with armor. This should be a very winnable round depending on what those pistols decide to do. Be aggression, going to try to be there. The Molly's going to wait for them in their face. The pistols go straight through middle. Hard Fluff has no head armor, loses his life immediately. Draxon, Pat tries to go for the low shot through underpass, loses his life too. Pistols have found 2 kills they should not have found on this round. Going into B-bomb site, the Molly is there. The Molly is spreading. Bears Boys barely gets out in time. Dwizzy takes a couple ticks of his own. This is difficult. This is very, very difficult. Full rotation is B at this point. They're going to fall back around and go back towards A. One player holds the gate. Gatekeeping is Draxon. Terrace holding top banana instead. Try to peek into us. Draxon will start to flank around, not aware the Terrace are holding slowly. Looking for the peaks, looking for the information. They decide they do want to, in fact, commit into this B-bomb site. Molly's new box, no one's home currently. Finds one new oranges, he finds them there. There's one sitting coffin. Andrea gets 2 of her own. This round is crazy. It falls down to Bears Boys with 1 HP, looking the wrong direction. He's coming from banana, and Draxon will close out the round. The pistols getting the 2 early kills, making the definite difference in the round. This has got to stop for NoLove. These mistakes, these headshots, these lack of head armor plays coming from NoLove on essential pistol rounds. Hot flash again for Andrea. Andrea loves to consistently stay aggressive, and she's almost always winning these fights, at least the 1v1 on the Dwizzy. Constantly just demonstrating dominance. And middle aggression is going to be there. They're going to take bracket control. Rotation is there as well. It's a 4v4 duke out right now on the A-bomb side. They're going to opt to go around to porch side. It's going to be very difficult for them to take. The mollies and smokes have to be strong. The shots are there. They're helping their teammates well. Liquid loses his life. The trades are there. Nat swings around beautifully. Makes the headshot on a Raven, but Glowy also answers with one of his own. It's going to come down to a 1v2. Nat's going to look to probably get aggressive to look for the separation while the CTs are grouping here at middle. This is a fantastic angle. If both of these players come from porch side, he's going to be able to isolate one, get a 1v1, and clutch. As long as he doesn't start to look the wrong way. The Molly's going to kind of shred it around. Finds one, looking for the second, and there it is. That's got to be the perfect position. He could have put himself in there for that type of clutch. He'll secure it, and he'll basically hand 10-5 over to NoLove as long as they can win a freaking eco round.
Yeah, let's not call it before it happens, right? We've seen 2 of these that they should have won, that they didn't. I'm not saying anything about that. What I am going to say is Nat had an incredible round. Him going into sight, getting the first kill by swinging default as the guys push graveyard, and then flicking to pit. Insane, wonderful 2K at the end. Here comes another eco on a clan ride. Raven's going to come down and get 2 from Banana. It's a 3v3 already.
Oh, no. Not much to say there. It's a 1v1. Pat versus Glowy. Glowy coming all the way down through. AK won the fight. The fact that that was that close was disappointing enough. They decided, as a team, Clan RYD was like, hey guys, you know what's working incredibly well? Us just holding W down middle. Let's go ahead and do that, but then let's add B aggression on top of that. And sure enough, NoLove is caught looking directly up middle. The players go down banana, get easy headshots, and almost run away with another eco round. Thankfully, you had Pat sitting in alternate, and he was able to survive, go all the way around, and secure the round for NoLove esports. But a very, very disappointing half, at the very least, from a spectating standpoint from NoLove. It should have easily been 8-7. Again, we talked about pistol rounds. They are now 0 for 5 in the last 3 matchups, Matt. This is a pistol round they need to secure. They need to win this one to ensure that not only do they have the time, the energy, but the rounds that they need to pull in order to win this game and make this not an overtime win, but a win in regulation. Now, we know Clan RYD had a counter strat set up, or at least what looked like a counter strike set up for NoLove. Grenade will be non-answered. Very slow approach towards B. 2 players are B. It's going to be 5 versus 2 on a B setup. Flash coming in into the bomb site. Flash going in around Pat, looking for his headshots. Finds one, looking for more. Almost finds a second, but gets hit by the moving bus as Raven with that Glock. Raven also loses his life. The Glocks are all around the board right now. One more headshot from Nat. It's a 1v3, and now you've got Liquid all by himself, looking to make the difference with the Glock. The bomb is planted, but the diffusers are there. They're on the bomb. Hard Fluff loses his face. but eventually Liquid also dies after the bomb is defused. So finally, the curse is over. They are now 1-5 in pistols in 3 matchups. And that's a good pistol round to win, but this is not over yet. They've got the plant, they've got the money, and they're rolling with it. They're coming out with head armor, body armor, Tech 9s. They're going to secure the next round's buy with a comfortable buy here, but this is dangerous too, Matt.
Great job to win that round. 3v1 ended up being 2v1 at the end. Nat getting a couple. You thought Pat had 2. He didn't end up having 2. Close enough, but here's the fast mid. And this is going to eat NoLove alive. No. Draxon's going to pick up one. Raven going to pick up the other, and the A-bomb site is there.
They're so low, though. They're so low, and the CTs smell it. He's not even going to wait on his teammates. He's going to immediately get busy. Nat is just going hard wide peek. Wizzy catches a bullet for him. Things like a corner, and the Tech 9s are just going to tear into the armor and offense that NoLove brought to the table. CT's so hurt for economy right now, but you got to think a buyback has got to be at least a thought in the CT minds. Maybe just 5-7s, but something to answer back onto that economy. Wizzy with Yogg sitting on Coffin, one sitting first oranges. That's Pat for rotation. Working their way slowly up just on the other side of that wall. Poke will come in. They're definitely going to start poking and prodding. He's got to make the shot count. There it is. One headshot down. Other one right behind him. A great counter flash, and he gets busy as well. Pat goes wide. Dwizzy gets the assist on it. They will take that 4v3 trade every day of the week. And the terrorists are in trouble. They go back to retrieve bomb. The only thing here is Bears is alone. He's the anchor on the A-bomb site, just like he is on the B-bomb site on Mirage. He's on top of that apartment balcony, which can be a very important and very dangerous thing to be in for both sides, as he is going to be really stuck there once he starts opening up that first kill, and he'll find it. Nat is also there with that AWP to help him out. He drops in a pit, can't find the connection. Andrea on a 1v4 at this point. Fake plants, looking for Nat's head, can't find it. Fake plants again, still looking for Nat's head, still can't find it. Nat doing a very good job of shouldering, does not know that rotation is coming around behind her. Here she goes, and there she goes. 14-7, NoLove to pick up a round. Very convincing round. Only 2 players die. They'll be able to get their guns back into their hands for sure, and they've got a long way to climb. Now 7 rounds down from Clan RYD.
Nat picking up Andrea early, and now everything's on the guys at A.
We talked about how important Heartfluff is going to be tonight. I said we need to see him come to life. This is it, right here. 1 kill, need to get a second. Cannot find it. 1 player in pit, also can't find a kill either. Still 3v3. Nat gets busy with it. Looking for another one, and there he gets it through the smoke. Last man standing is Draxon. And, ooh, he almost lost his life there. It looked like Nat actually had the shot. Maybe the sliver didn't allow him to. The grenade onto Dwizzy. Dwizzy pushes through. Good decision on his part. His teammate right behind him isolates one. It's a 1v1. And Draxon steals the round away from NoLove esports, making the shots look easy. And just when you thought for sure NoLove had a spark of life, Draxon steals it away in that 1 versus 3. Right, and the difficulty of putting yourself up against this wall in this situation when you need 7 in a row is at any time Clan RYD can catch you off guard and the game is over. Right now, you've put Nat all by himself, top of B. If anyone was going to be by himself, I'd want it to be him. They're going to Tech 9 rush him. They're going to flash. They're going to isolate him. He's in a lot of trouble. The flashbang's going to buy him some time. He's going to flash off the waterfall wall as well. The CT rotation coming in. They're all over the place. Tech 9s. One's dropped. Nat's looking for more. Finds the zone. Almost finds a second. Looking for it. And the Molly does tons of work itself. But the AKs are there to clean up the game. Ooh, Glowy gets away with the op. That can be dangerous, but he repeaks anyway. Andrea gets one of her own. Looking for a second. Pat goes wide by himself with a USB with a Molly to burn her out. And what looked very dangerous for Nat, and it was, he only secured 1, was very dangerous for Nat. The team rotation came in super quick with that call from Nat, and there was no doubt about it. They worked well together to secure that bomb site and prevent any plant.
Great job by NoLove to live with 3 there. They don't give up more than that. That was RYD's attempt at saying, you know what, we're going to finish this game with some disrespect in the Tech 9s that we hit you with before. There was a moment where it could have happened. Thankfully, NoLove rotates extremely well. Nat getting all the information here. Oh, that's interesting that it's only a dink, but great Molly. Extinguished. Oh, this is in trouble. This is tough here.
Yeah, that was really dangerous for Nat. I'm surprised the Bears boys got in there and got busy with it. Hard fluff. Oh, gets traded with a no-scope from Draxon. I love the little no-scope thing they've thrown up there recently. That's beautiful. It's a 2v1. He has no armor, but he's in a lot of trouble nonetheless. I mean, they're in a lot of trouble nonetheless. He is stuck there relatively, and they're going a 1v1 approach. The smoke's going to buy him time from the right, so he's only focusing left. He'll find the headshot. Draxon looks to steal away another big round. Could complete the 4K here. Goes around the truck, and thankfully, Pat is able to make the connection. I am sweating, and I am not even involved. Pat with the big clutch makes it 10-15. Now 5 rounds away to complete an overtime comeback. Is NoLove esports.
As soon as Draxon picks up that first one in the 1v2, I literally say to myself, he wins these. He decides to swing wide of default to the left side, which I think if he just walks behind the default box and waits for Pat, he probably wins that round. Luckily, Pat able to pick up that last kill, 10-5. This is going to be the telling round. I mean, obviously, all rounds matter for NoLove right now, but a full gun round, full utility, each side at their best.
Man.
Nat already super low. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, and I'm tired of seeing Nat lose so much HP so early. I mean, I get it, right? He's trying to get that op busy. He's trying to get involved early. He's trying to get the game-deciding kills before the rounds even started. And I'd love to see him just kind of be able to relax in a passive position and just act like a turret. I know it's not in his wheelhouse. He's not a turret. He's a guy who likes to be involved, constantly moving. But it would be nice to see. A little bit of a fake style strategy coming in here from Clan RYD. They're going to defer to just basically have these two people feel it out again. They've done this before. Last time they did this, Wizzy had an AUG at this position. This time he's got an M4, so he's not being as aggressive. DAK's looking for him. Now they know he's there. Wizzy's still deferring to shoulder this. This is a dangerous position for him to be in. One bullet will do it with EAK. He'll reposition. Whereas you got 3 players working A, they know that there's no one in brackets, and we know NoLove feels very comfortable being passive at that A bomb site, letting them come into them, so that's probably not going to change. But look at the tempo from the CT side. One rotating into arches, one rotating all the way around to B, and they're making the right call. Right now it's a 3v3. If they were to hit this bomb site, you got 3 players that are there. The molly is going to be incredibly effective as well. It's going to do some damage. It's going to allow Pat some time. Dwayne's going to come through the smoke. There's a terrorist in sight and a terrorist at banana, and he's not going to know which way to look. The op on Nat knows there's an AK close. He cannot make the shot, cannot quite so quickly. 3v2, 8 seconds, bomb eventually planted. A must-win situation. Bears boys and Hard Fluff alive. Terrorists have no one in sight right now. They've got 2 banana, 1 basically sitting just above default. Bears boys get smoked off. Make Hard Fluff fight this by himself. Finds the first one water. The flash is in and it's effective. Bears are going to look to hold that with the AUG. They now know sight is clean, but now Hard Fluff is all on his lonesome. Going to play the bomb. He's going to try to stick it, and that's going to be the end of the game. Clan RYD wins one in regulation. NoLove loses tonight. Now 3-3 on the season with their 3rd loss coming on Inferno.